Hello guys, and welcome back to Joe's Ventures. And today we've got another announcement. I knew this would be coming soon after the update. As I mentioned, it's kind of Planet Zoo does the opposite. So they'll announce the free update and then the pack, and then kind of Jurassic World Evolution 2 does the opposite. So we're going to be starting off today. We're going to have a look at the new pack. We have the Planet Zoo Tropical Pack. So not technically Rainforest Pack, but Tropical Pack. So pretty close. And I'm pretty excited to see this one. So let's have a looky-loo at this. So we can watch the trailer and then we'll go through and talk about some things about it. Pretty cool. So that'll be coming on the 4th of April along with the free update 1.13. But we're going to have a look at some of the animals here. So let's just get that playing. You can see here we've got some really cool tropical plants. We have some pitcher plants there. We've got some refuges. I love refuges. They're the world's biggest flower, and they smell like rotten carcasses, so flies like to come and pollinate them, which is such a cool thing about evolution. You wouldn't think they would do that, but you can see a lot of the vines, and you can see the gibbon there. This is a Lar Gibbon, kind of the second largest species of gibbon, second only to the siamang. And they're a lot more common in zoos around the world. Not particularly where I live. We only really have siamangs and a couple other gibbons, but those are older gibbons. But they're quite a common pick, and they're one of the highest picks on the meta wish list. So definitely cool to see them. So we can see now they're climbing on the vines, they're brachiating on the vines. I really hope we get proper ropes. I want to be able to recreate like the O-lines a lot of zoos have. Even my local zoo, Auckland Zoo, has a big O-line where the orangutans can climb around all that. And let's also give brachiation to the orangutans, why not? But that's a bit of a tangent, but we can see here wonderful Lar Gibbon and all this new architecture. This is very Indonesian based, so like Java, Malaysia, even a little bit of Vietnamese it reminds me of, which is pretty cool. So we're going to let them climb off and do the thing. So look at you running off. Look at them. So marvel at tropical treasures. So you can see that's very much Indonesian. It does remind me of Vietnam. I've been to Vietnam and I've seen a lot of these kind of architectural style. Looks really, really nice. Definitely a big fan. A lot of that there. Really nice designs. Like the temples are really cool. And then we can see what comes up here. You can see at the bottom there some red river hogs. They accidentally leaked that, but we'll have a look at the full species list when we're done. So those are definitely red river hogs, an African species. And then we can see here, this looks like the Asian water monitor. This always makes me think, if you guys watch Camp Kitten, he's a guy that has like his own little private, almost reptile zoo in his house. And he's got a big Asian water monitor named Slinky. And this always makes me think of him because there's such cool animals in there. And he's very friendly as well, and I just love these guys. And apparently they will be able to dive, as we'll get into. So yeah, really, really cool. And then we can see here we've got the brown-throated three-toed sloth. This is one of the 5 species of sloth. And I don't think many people notice. We've got another little look at Asian water monitor down here. So that's pretty cool. So we get a little tease of everything. And then we can see these look like the climbing structures for because the tree sloth is going to be a exhibit animal, so a walkthrough exhibit. So you can see kind of these frames there. So probably they'll be climbing and moving around on those frames, which is pretty cool. And then you have here they're smelling the refleja. They probably smell like a rotted carcass. So I don't know why you'd put that there, but really, really cool. Definitely a big fan. So let them walk off and do their thing. And then you can see some more Lar Gibbons. Lar Gibbons have a lot of variation in color. So you can see there's the lighter ones and the darker ones. And there's also, I think there's another screenshot of a more brown one. But yeah, really, really cool. So get another look at that. And these really cool, I'm not sure the name of these buildings, but they still look really nice. It'd be cool to put in your zoos. Another good look at the Lar Gibbon. And yeah, the Planet Zoo. So really, really cool. So we're going to have a look at the form post. Let's see if we're the right size. Yep. So let's have a read through this. Hey yo, zookeepers. Kick back and relax while we head towards Summer with the new Planet Zoo Tropical Pack coming in the 4th of April alongside free update 1.13, which is really cool. So venture through the depths of the tropical rainforest to take a look at your new friends heading your way. Keep a keen eye up in the trees so you spot the Lar Gibbon leaping between the burrows, or the bros, if you say that. Maybe you'll even see a Fossa asleep on the branches of the trees. We haven't seen a Fossa yet, but that was teased. But a Madagascar animal, so technically you could say an African animal. If you head down to the water, you find some new friends too, such as the Asian water monitor slinking down the river. And you look at the edge of the swamp, it's a red river hog basking in the sun. It looks like it's having a great time. And last but not least, we cannot forget our new walkthrough exhibit mammal, the brown-throated sloth. They'll be sure to slowly climb your way into your guest's heart. So everyone's been asking for sloths forever, and I do love sloths. They are a type of three-toed sloth. There are about 5 species of three-toed sloths and 2 species of two-toed sloth. So the brown-throated one is kind of the most common one that you see in documentaries and things like that. But still a really awesome animal. Not that common in zoos, but I still think it's a really awesome pick. And yeah, really, really cool. And you can see another variation here. You can see different colors of the Lar Gibbon. You can see the black one. There's these creamy ones, and there's kind of brown one there. Looks really, really nice. And alongside, you get a range of new scenery items, including architectural pieces inspired by places across Southeast Asia, and tropical foliage such as rafflesias, pitcher plants, and epiphytes, which is really, really cool. I love expanding the plants, because it's always good. And continue our ongoing story as a Planet Zoo career scenario, as Tiffany has gotten herself into another pickle. This time, Tiffany's dad bought her a zoo at auction and left it to her to fix up. So she's hired both Dominic Myers and yourself to help her do so. Oh no, can you up turn the place around? Or what is Myers really up to? Can he be trusted? It's a little bit of story. I've been thinking about going back and playing that campaign, but I'll see. I like covering these more. And plus, I don't have as much time as I used to play games. But anyway, really, really cool. So, like the other packs, is going to be available for $7.99 or of a pounds, or about to $10 or something like that, on Steam on the 4th of April, along with update 1.13. And if you want to be notified when the game is available, then head over to Steam and wishlist it. And remember, you can only have it if you have the base Planet Zoo as well. You can also head over to our social media in the run-up to the Pike launch and the return of Zookeeper Steve. And this time he's heading off on a research trip, and he's asking for you to help in an unexplored tropical forest. Keep an eye for all these reveals. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And if you missed that special live stream yesterday, you can go and see it on the YouTube. And what's also cool as well, on April 4th, there's a special charity live stream that we'll be hosting to celebrate the launch of the Tropical Pack and raise money for our friends at Chester Zoo. So Chester Zoo is pretty cool. Chester Zoo is a world-leading conservation zoo that is carrying out some vital species-saving work. As a non-for-profit, the zoo pours everything into conservation, both in the UK and right around the world. And they're also doing amazing work such as helping preserve Madagascar's rarest forest types, along with where the Madagascar can be found. And we'll kick things off at about 2 p.m. British Standard Time on the 4th of April by Twitter and YouTube. And we'll be joined by some friends by Fourth Frontier in our community, and see you then. So really, really cool. And yeah, we'll be having a look at the Tropical Pack here. We can have a look at some of the more architecture. I really love this architecture. I think that's really, really nice. It reminds me of the temples I went to in Vietnam. Really, really cool. And then we can see the same image here. You can see the different colors of the Lar Gibbon. This is the one that we saw before with these kind of really weird pavilion buildings. I'm not sure what the term for those, but you can see here's a good look at our Asian water monitors. I hope they give the diving and climbing to these guys, and the Niles and Komodos. I think that'd be really, really cool. You can see some different enclosures, things like that. Really, really awesome. And next up, we've got a better look at the Red River Hog. So another African animal. Heck, you know, I love these guys. Red River Hogs are so cool. I love their ears. Look at such weird ears, and their red colors really makes them really distinct. Really, really cool. And last but not least, we can see some more things. Yeah, really nice. I'm definitely a big fan of that. So let's have a look at, we'll just read through, allow you to Give a warm welcome to the tropical pet, adopt and care for 5 animals commonly found in tropical rainforests across the world, including Africa, Southeast Asia, and South America. So the African animals are the Fossa, which is from Madagascar, and the Red River Hog, which is from Central Africa, like around the Congo and Uganda and things like that, Rwanda as well. Then you have from Asia, Southeast Asia, you have the Asian water monitor and the Lar Gibbon. Both are from Southeast Asia. And from South America, you have the brown-throated sloth, which is a type of three-toed sloth. Though some species live along the canopy, some live along the fertile riverbanks, but have all evolved to flourish remarkably in jungle biomes. And in addition, you'll also be able to expand your dream zoo with up to 200 plus new decorations, celebrating the beauty of traditional Indonesian architecture, and have an exciting new campaign set in the lush green Indonesian locale. So the 5 animals that we have, as I mentioned, the Fossa, Lar Gibbon, Red River Hog, Asian Water Monitor, and Brown Tree Sloth is an exhibit animal. And you can see the very similar to the Siamang, the Lar Gibbon will have the brachiation and the chorus mechanic, I assume. And then we can also see the Asian Water Monitor will be able to deep dive, so we've got another aquatic animal as well, better than giving us another crocodilian. But I love crocodilians, but nice to get something a little different. You can also see the Red River Hog rolling around the mud, and we also get a rare glimpse of the Fossa, which lives in Madagascar. It's a little apex predator, really, really cool. And we'll also invite the guests to marvel at the adorably slow ground tree sloth, but that's not work. Brown tree sloth. And as they unhurriedly traverse their walk-through habitat. So have a look at those cute little guys. I do love sloths. Very much do love sloths. And then we can see 200 plus scenery pieces. So expand your zoo, and it's like build Balinese type tiered temples as well, or Tonkoan villages as well, and assorted new animal statues, things like that, as well as beautiful props such as tables, benches, pescals, draperies, and exotic new Southeast Asian plant life that includes Edinburgh's pitcher plants, basket ferns, and rafflesias, all really, really cool, really expanding that. And add all of these pieces into your zoo and use a fresh new tropical paradise from scratch. So it's really cool. And we've already talked about the new campaign. So, very much interesting. So really, really cool. So I'm gonna say I quite like this pack. I know a lot of people want more animal packs from now on because people think, oh, we've developed everything, but the game is about building. Like, yes, you can care of your animals, but the main mechanics of the game, what you spend most of your time in the game doing, is building. That's basically Planet Zoo. So giving us new things to build with infinitely adds a lot more to play with than just new animals. So I'm glad that they've given us more styles and things to use. And we've already got a really good animal selection here. We've got a reptile, we've got another primate, we've got another ungulate, we've got ourselves a Red River Hog, and we've got ourselves a sloth. And the people have been asking for sloths forever. A lot of these animals have been asked for, especially the Fossa and the, well, Fossa is a type of mongoose, technically. We've already got 3 animals that everyone's been asking for, so, well, 4 animals actually. So that's really, really cool. Definitely a big fan of that. So definitely I think this is like a good selection. Really proud of this. But yeah, what do you guys think? Obviously, put your comments down below and things like that. So yeah, I think this will be a great place to end the video. So I really, really, really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe. Always remember to click the little bell icon to get notified about anything. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and bye-bye.